Building MRR has never been easier, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys the recurring model that allowed me to collect over $14,000 cash within the first 4 weeks of launching this offer. I'm also going to show you guys how to build up $10,000 in extra monthly recurring revenue that you can add to your business in the next 30 or 60 days. So you need to stick around to the end of this video. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Thomason. I'm the founder at createmrr.com, and I show you guys how to create monthly recurring revenue because I'm doing just that and documenting the process. So if you guys stick to the end of this video, doesn't have any crazy edits, I'm just going to give you guys straight game, straight value. There's not going to be any dopamine hits. So if you need that, click off the video right now. Now, whether you join CMRR or not, then I actually hold your hand and walk you through one-on-one how to add those extra $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue so your business is at $100,000 or $120,000 a year run rate, whatever that is. Doesn't matter. I genuinely don't care that much. I want to give you guys the tools, and by the end of this video, you'll have the entire tool belt, but I also do serve as the implementation as well. So if you come to me for implementation, I do both, but I'm going to give you guys the tools. So let's jump straight into it, you guys. So the first thing we have to understand is we have to solve a continuous problem. Now I'm going to write this down. I have something else written down here, but problem needs to be solved, not once, not twice, but recurring. Now, a lot of you guys try to solve a problem that is solved once or twice. So a lot of you guys have agencies. Now, if you're not a marketing agency and you're a coach or consultant, you solve one little problem. And in the grand scheme of things, it's little. So you get them to lose the 30 pounds of weight. You get them to do X amount. You get them to, lose the weight or eat more or gain the muscle or hit this binge PR or get closer to XYZ. If you're a spiritual coach or whatever it is that you do, if you're an ADHD coach, you help them do XYZ. You have an established plan in your program of where you want your clients to be when you're finished working with them. And unfortunately, it doesn't solve a recurrent problem, because guess what? What we do now is that we tell our clients in their minds that I'm only going to see you until said desired result is accomplished. And as soon as that desired result is accomplished, we're done. That's it. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. My job is done as a coach, and that's it. You worked so long to get that prospect from cold to warm to hot. They paid. You onboarded them. They went through the entire program. They did amazing. And then you just want to let them off the hook just like that. It's much easier to have people continuously pay you than to have strangers go from cold to medium to lukewarm to warm to hot to ready to buy. And so that's why it's so important to keep our programs with a sense of longevity. So if you're a coach, consultant, and for product, I don't care what you do, where is the point B in your business? Because you have to have an established goal. But during the onboarding call, I encourage you, or during the coaching calls or during the agency calls, whatever you guys do, have a long-term vision established. Talk to your clients about where do you want to be in 3 to 4 years. I guarantee you the bottleneck, well, I don't know for a fact, I can't say this very confidently, but most of the bottleneck of what I've found has lied in the simple fact that we don't talk to our clients long-term. We just say when you hit $10,000 a month. And honestly, I'm guilty of doing this sometimes too. I even say in my videos, I'm going to help you add an extra $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue or hit your first $10,000 MRR in the next 30 to 60 days in CMRR. And I'm only getting them to link to $10,000. But I also don't make the mistake on my onboarding call. I have a long-term vision that we establish with all my clients. And so I'm going to be telling you guys about a very limited time offer that we have going on, but not just yet, not real quick. That's the first bullet point. Solve a continuous problem and think longevity. Speak to your clients in the sense of longevity, because if you just talk to them in the fact of like, when this contract is up, when our contract is done and I serve you very well and I get you X amount of leads in a month, we are done. Thank you very much. You're an amazing client. It's a huge no-no, because they're going to go buy from somebody else 2 months later when their pipeline breaks. So you might as well be the person who they continuously pay. Now, number 2, we have to figure out, and I'm still having to figure this out too. I'm still work in progress as well. I'm nowhere near perfect, is find out where the $50,000 to $100,000 a month business owners stay. Now, we have to understand is that I had to understand this for the longest time. I do not have the audience nor offer for a beginner. And so those of you guys that already have some capital strapped up, CMRR is a low full-figure investment. I'll tell you guys about the offer in a little bit. The reason why I told you guys that is because what I do is not catered towards beginners. I'm helping pre-existing business owners that already have landing pages, that already maybe have a website, that already maybe have an Instagram funnel that they're running, drive traffic more effectively to a place and run better ads and build out systems. Now that's what nobody cares about. That's the implementation. What I'm trying to get at is my program is catered towards people who are already making a lot of money. And so it wouldn't make any sense for me to speak directly to business owners or people who are just starting off in the space. Those are guys like Iman Gaji, and they target beginners because they can sell them a low ticket subscription to the masses. And it works out really well. It's a great business model. It's a good play. But if you're starting off, especially if you're under the guru level or whatever you want to call it, if you're probably under $100,000 a month, you probably want to be charging high ticket, and you want to be knowing where these people stay. Because the easiest way for you, I've even seen somebody do this. My buddy Jason Cooperson, if you're watching this video, man, props to you. He actually made a school community a few months ago, right? And he had a huge audience. I think he was at like 50,000 followers. Now he's at 100K followers on IG. And he tried to launch a low ticket community, and it went really well. A lot of people joined. But I remember calling him, and he told me that like, this isn't making me as much money as I want to. I'm not going to give out the numbers or anything. I'm just going to tell you guys how it is. The moral of the story here is he launched a lower ticket community. It didn't give him the desired result. It didn't give him what he wanted to. He launched a higher ticket offer, signed very few people, and made like 10 times that money or 15 times that money. And so with that being said, this brings home my point of we have to find out where these business owners are at. Now, this is why in CMRR, we run hyper-targeted paid ads to business owners that are already doing well. Business owners that we know will pay if we have a solid offer. Now, mind you, the ad is just going to sell the click. It's not going to sell the sale. Your copy is going to sell the sale. Your brand is going to sell the sale. And everything about you is going to sell them. Your product or service, whatever you have to offer, however you display it, that's what's going to sell them. The ad will simply just sell the click, like I said. And so what we have to understand here is that we have to solve the continuous problem of client acquisition, and then we have to run hyper-targeted ads to figure out where these $20,000 to $30,000 a month business owners stay. Now, those of you guys are probably confused right now. I got one last pillar to show you guys, but CMRR, I just opened up 5 spots for 5 business owners to come on in and add on $10,000 a month of recurring revenue to their business in the next 30 to 60 days. I'll work one-on-one with you in a group setting. I got a bunch of stuff down below, a few links down below. 2 spots are already filled up. So if you want to be part of the next 3 spots, they're filling up pretty quickly. I just opened it 24 hours ago. It's a low 4-figure investment. It's $2,000. My competitors charge $8,000 for this stuff, but I'm giving it to you guys for not only a discounted price, but I'm doing it because I want to stack up testimonials and I want to build goodwill and build even more MRR for me. This is how I'm doing it at createmrr.com, and it's working out pretty well. And so with that being said, the third pillar that we have is always speak in your marketing and your copy and your content, whatever it is that you do, always speak to the recurring problem, that's messed up, / desire. We have to always speak to the recurring problem / desire. So what we're doing here is when we speak to the problem and we speak to the desire, we are now becoming the business owner that is the one that heals and helps continuously. When you put yourself in the middle ground of sustainability and consistency and problem, you become sort of the shoulder where people can rest their heads on. And so when you always speak to the problem that's happening, so for me, it's always getting clients, signing recurring clients, signing clients that don't churn, restructuring your offer and your program and your pricing better, restructuring who you target and why you target them. So I'm kind of positioned as the shoulder, and business owners, this is so weird, put their head on my shoulder. I don't know why I said it like that. There's probably a better analogy, but you get the point. I'm continuously the problem solver. And so people will come to me because of just that. And in my marketing, I consistently speak about the problem of getting clients, the problem of having the low ticket clients that never pay in full, the problem of having those agency or coaching clients that churn after 1 month, the issue and the aggravation of having those clients that don't take your program seriously. They're bad clients. They don't pay in full. It's just a whole mess. And then you look at your MRR. You worked so hard. You spent so much money in paid ads. You've been dialing in things for a month and it just doesn't click. That's how I speak to my prospects. And you might have resonated with that. I've even had clients myself. If somebody talked to me like that, I would feel pain too, because I've had clients who churn in the first month as well. And it feels like crap. You work so hard to get them. I took time on the sales calls to close them, to really get to know them, to build established relationship, and they churn after a month. That's when you have to remove your self-worth from the business, because you are not your business and you are two separate entities. So stop treating your self-worth as your business. Your business has a problem, you just have to fix it the right way. And I'm not plugging CMRR again because I feel like I've always been plugging it. But I want to tell you guys that is exactly how you are simply going to build up MRR, because it's never been easier. We live in a day and age where like you can literally enter to win a lottery ticket for free. It's called YouTube or Instagram. Any video can make you pop off. You even look at guys like iShowSpeed, like a very known streamer. He just made a few videos that popped off, and then he just kept going with it. And then people started to fall in love with who he was. And then he doesn't even market. His face does the marketing for him. I don't even know if he has merch or not, but he probably does, I'm assuming. And so it just sells for him because it's never been easier to make money. And now he has been in front of billions of eyeballs, more than any of us have if we were just to stay in this one-on-one traditional world where we'd shake hands and go to networking events and expand our network by 10 people a year, then go to university and network with business owners and join a business frat. Dude, you can just turn on the camera, provide value, and so many people will flock to you. I get like 10 DMs every single day of people asking me questions who watch this channel, because I have over 140 videos talking about creating monthly recurring revenue, client acquisition, and all of the above business, and documenting my journey as I go. You don't need a networking event. You don't need to do all this other stuff. You simply just need to put yourself out there, be vulnerable, be okay with people maybe making fun of you for a higher return on investment that you can't not see just yet. That's where a lot of people stop. They don't see the return on investment. They don't see the progress. This video is going to maybe not get a lot of views. I know for a fact I'm the person that gets a lot of views on videos. And I feel like I'm the person who's already doing that. So a lot of it's mindset. I just spat y'all some game about mindset. I'm just talking about mindset. So understanding that you have to solve a continuous problem to be paid recurringly is going to be key. A lot of business owners, including me, used to think that people would just pay me recurringly for not solving a continuous problem. And so you have to solve a recurring issue. You have to figure out where your ideal avatar, who's preferably making $30,000 to $50,000 to $100,000 a month, stays. And you have to always speak to the recurring problem / recurring desire in your marketing. And that is going to be how you're going to build MRR over the next few weeks. Now, a lot of you guys want to get to $10,000, $20,000 a monthly recurring revenue very quickly within the next 30 to 60 days. Like I said, 5 business owners opened up slots. 2 of them already took them to join CMRR. I used to charge $5,000 or $6,000 for this program, but with this special offer, I'm only doing about $2,000. That's $2,000 a month. Simply join up. In the first month, you'll be making money. I promise you. If you listen to what I have to say, I'm selfishly doing this to get more testimonials. I'm selfishly doing this to build up more of my MRR. That's kind of how it goes. And so if you actually want to take advantage of that, you want to get this desired result quicker and faster with a much more clarity, so you don't have to struggle day in and day out, spend more money on ads, and just have to worry about the constant loop of when you sign a client, they churn, everything like that. With that being said, go ahead and join CMRR. It's going to be probably the second or third link down below. Maybe the first link, I'm not really sure. But I want to kind of plug that. Hope you guys got some game and some value from this YouTube video. I love making these YouTube videos. I'm so grateful for all you guys that watch these videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one.